it says, if you look at the direction, it says use the identities to find the cosine and the tangent if you know the sine. So what they're going to show us is this. If we have the sine, then we can use this identity, sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1. And since we can substitute the 0.6 for sine, we'll be able to solve for the cosine. So let's do that, right? In the place of sine, put 0.6. And remember, that 2 in that position means squared. It means sine theta squared. So sine theta is 0.6 squared. Right, 0.6 squared is 0.36. Solve for cosine. Subtract 0.36. Oops. Take the square root of both sides. Cosine equals 0.8. So we used an identity to find the cosine. How are we going to find the tangent? Yeah, if you know the sine and the cosine, you divide them. Right? So then we can use this one. Tan theta equals sine theta over cosine theta, which is 0.6 divided by 0.8. Which is 0.75. As long as we're going to make them decimals. That's not honestly, if I was just given this problem without the directions that said use identities to find cosine and tangent, I would not have done this. Okay, this is what I would have done, and actually there are problems in the homework. Well, you'll need to do this thing, okay, which is this. Same problem, a different way to approach it. If the sine of theta equals 0.6, I'm going to draw myself a triangle, mark my right angle, mark my theta. I know that sine means opposite over hypotenuse. So I'm going to look at this 0.6 like it's 0.6 over 1. So opposite over hypotenuse. Now I need to know the third side. How do I find the third side? Pythagorean theorem, right? So this side will be the square root of 1 minus 0.6 squared. And you can do that in the calculator. That is 0.8. Right. Now that I've got the triangle, then I can answer those questions directly. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, 0.8. Tangent is opposite over adjacent, 0.6 over 0.8, which we already said was 0.75. So I've never used identities to do a problem like this. I would just draw the triangle, find the third side, and then get all this. Your question? Yeah, you have to. If there's no denominator in this, then put it over 1, and then that will be the. It's not necessarily going to be the hypotenuse. What if it was the tangent of theta was 0.6? It would be opposite over adjacent. The adjacent would be 1. Okay.